Welcome back to season 2 of Bee's Blanket. This is episode 2 of the podcast where we get to know each other better. And today I have the Jackie Nicole, aka the Nikon Queen, in the building. Insert applause right here. And this is going to be a very special episode because we are on our boss lady teams always. So she's going to put us on to a little knowledge, a little wisdom, and hopefully just something that somebody needs to hear. You never know. It's all about the different perspectives, and that's what we're all about. So please welcome Jackie.
Hey y'all.
And
Glad
Jackie,
to be here.
It's great to have you.
Yes.
And now I just want to open it up for if you have anything that you want the people to know about you specifically, or what is like your, I guess, elevator pitch when people first meet you. What do you want them to know?
I think for me, I like to introduce myself as a person that's multifaceted. I would say open to different cultures and different people, because I think along my life journey, I've always been a person that's been accepting of all people, walks of life, different backgrounds, different race, different sexuality, all the things. And so I think when people do get to know me, they unfold a lot, because I just naturally tap into a lot of different things. And I'm a professional, but also somewhat of a creative in a way of just enjoying things that bring people together. So yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like one of the things that I love about you is that from jump you've always had really good energy. So it's never been like a weird thing of, okay, do I feel like we're competing or do I feel like we have the same thing going on? And it's always just a vibe. And I really appreciate that in just women to women relationships because it's not happening all the time.
You need that.
We do need that. And I guess I wanted to ask as well, who do you feel like, not that you attribute the way you are too, but who do you feel like inspires you or has poured into you and your journey over time to get you to where
that is like a great question. I feel like I think I've been, as of lately, I think it's a very timely question because I'm at a point in my career where I'm truly going up and really thinking about my journey along the way. But I would say someone that's been very influential, I would say my educators and folks that's been a part of like things that's been going on in school. So high school, I think starting in high school, a lot of my teachers and whatnot, because I don't come from a background of people that's coming from a lot of different successes. So I couldn't really find that at home. And so I think a lot of my educators and folks that have been a part of my journey have really poured into me, recommending programs, and I was just like, sure, why not? I'll take it. So I think I took on any opportunity that came my way, and it truly got me to a lot of places to get me here. So a lot of them.
That's the village that they're always talking about. The village that it takes to raise
truly
a child.
The village. Because when I think of all of my successes, it comes from my career, my college experience, and I truly had educators there along the way with me, and they still watch me to this day on Facebook and stuff, and they're always
so
like, yes, keep going. They enjoy all the travel stories and pictures and all the things. So
that is a thing. Yes, we have to get into the fact that this is really our not only boss babe, but this is our travel content extraordinaire.
Yes.
So do you want to tell us anything about your recent travels, or what place have you really enjoyed recently?
Yeah, so earlier this year, I took a big international tour. I went to 5 different cities, 4 different countries, and it was truly the best experience of my life. Truly life-changing too, because I think I saw so many different things that I didn't expect to see, or it just genuinely was like something that honestly, it was just like out of this world. So my favorite place out of my international tour, which y'all can check out on my page, is all there. I'll post it. India was my favorite location out of all of them, because I think it was so rich in culture, rich in religion, and their spirituality.
The energy there is probably heightened, beyond.
And I think it's still a third world country, so you see the grit, you see the grind that they have as people. And I think it really speaks to how they build their family and how they operate as a family. And so I got to learn a lot about the background of India and their palaces and their just richness in color and food and just their history too. And so a lot of their museums and a lot of the tours that I went to, I learned a lot about their Maranahanja.
Ooh.
That's their kings and stuff of the different cities and stuff. So I really, really enjoyed that, and I took a lot out of that, and it really it just gave me an opportunity to think about my own spirituality, because they're big into Hinduism, but they also have a lot of different religions there. And so a lot of people practice different things, but I thought about my own religion and my own practices and the time that I'm putting into it and doing better with it. And so I came back better, and just being more intentional about that in my own walk of life with Christ and stuff like that. So
and I feel like that's not a common destination that I hear a lot of people going to either, or not for vacation at least.
Sure.
So I feel like that's very interesting to be able to get that perspective. And I'm gonna have to. I've seen some of your videos, but I'm gonna have to stalk a little bit deeper and see and get the real tea and see what all I'm seeing. But that's beautiful. And what is that page, just in case they wanted to go and check that out?
Yes, so it's @_it's Jackie Nicole.
Period. Straight like that. And in honor of Boss Ladies, we do have a plug for a woman-owned business. Shout out to Mother Root, who did send me a little care package. I'm going to go ahead and insert that clip here so that you can take a look at their product and see what they've got going on. It was honestly delicious. I really enjoyed it. But just a moment, and we'll be right back from our sponsors. Not the brand partnership. Yes, and today I'm putting you on to this woman-founded brand, Mother Root, the feel-good aperitif that helps you unwind without the alcohol. Now, the first thing that I was impressed with was the simplicity of the ingredients, which will in fact get me every time. I love a short ingredients list. Secondly, I couldn't believe that they were able to fit this whole box of club soda in the package with the bottle, but I am grateful that they sent it over because I never stock club soda in the fridge, so thank you. And okay, Scottish sea salt, fancy. They do include this cute little booklet full of information, inspiration, and more about the founder, which I thought was really nice. And then they recommend that you shake the bottle 8 times for a perfect pour. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm assuming that this allows the ingredients to mix after natural settling. Yes, it does have texture, so don't be alarmed. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna pour approximately 4 ounces of the Mother Root over a glass of ice. I did eyeball the measurements, but that's okay, not too much. And then I'll follow it up with a club soda, which I'm gonna fill up the rest of the way. Let those bubbles activate everything there, and we're gonna give it a light mix. They do recommend a garnish of a lemon and rosemary, but I am allergic to rosemary, so I'm subbing for pineapple. But when I say that this mix was so refreshing, crisp, and a little spicy from the ginger, it honestly reminded me of what I'd normally get at the bar, like a Kentucky Mule situation, but with ACV instead of whiskey. And then Jackie was saying it kind of gives kombucha. You know, on the podcast, I love a good glass of wine, but this was an amazing alternative to be able to offer to any friend on their alcohol-free journey, or even if you just want to give your liver a break and think that water is boring. It was tasty, healthy, and I'd do it again. So thank you so much, Mother Root. And now, back to Bee's Blanket.
Put your back in it.
So thank you so much again, Mother Root, for sending over that non-alcoholic mocktail, invigorating drink beverage. It's very interesting. I'm gonna have to let you try some after we get done with this, because it was honestly really good. I enjoyed it, and I feel like it's not putting hair on your chest, but it's taking it off. I was like, this is clearing my system.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm definitely in my mocktail bag.
Mocktail bag.
Yes.
So I did want to circle back a little bit to just, I want to get your opinion. What is, I guess, in your eyes, the idea of, or the picture of, a successful woman?
Okay. I would say a successful woman to me is, I think, all of the fundamentals of life is good, right? Because I think a lot of people think success is getting the right position at work and all the things, but I think a successful woman is somebody that has their spirituality and where they want it to be. Financially, you're in the space that you want to be able to pour into things that you want to do for yourself. I think mentally and emotionally is also important too from a successful person, because I think with a successful person, you're able to properly think through things. You're able to, handle things that might be challenging, because life is never, very level-headed as an individual. So I think in general, having that equal plane across all 4 areas is really fundamental to your success, because I think if you're right and you're in your right mind, you're able to put yourself wherever you're trying to go and pour into the things that you're trying to do. And naturally, those people that are supporting you along the way will see that and want to pour into you too. So I think in general, success means a lot. And I think also having a community around you of supporters and people that can help you navigate, because you can't navigate life alone.
I love that.
Ever. So I think in general, that's what I think a successful woman would be. And it looks different for everybody, because everybody got different passions, desires, and wants too.
And I'm glad that you brought it back to community as well, because I think that a lot of times the image of the lady that has it all, it's like, okay, you've got the career and you've got the family and you've got the kids and everything's perfect and you can have it all. And it's like, okay, not that that's not realistic, because I've seen people do it. It's nice. But it's just like, that might not be everyone's idea of success or what makes them happy. So yeah, it really does come back to what's important to you. Do you feel like a man has a place in a woman that can do for herself life? Like, or what is his place, in your opinion, for a woman that can do it all?
That's a great question. I think a man's place, and I guess independence of a woman, I think that's the question. I think they do have a place. I think a man is always a great piece of that too, because they provide a different, piece of your world that others can't do. And so I think they do. I think it's just all about, I think them being mindful that a provider isn't what society thinks it is or what that person might want. So I think naturally a man want to feel like they're needed, and I think
that's true.
A lot of times what someone may need looks different, and it's not in a traditional sense as men see on social media or how things were in the past and things like that.
We are adapting.
Yes. So I think we're in a space where a lot of women are providers for themselves. They don't necessarily need a man to do that. So how can you give to them mentally and emotionally? And I think that's really important. And I think a lot of men aren't emotionally
equipped.
Yes, emotionally equipped to be able to understand that. And I think they might, sometimes people feel attacked or feel like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. Defensive.
So if they're not paying a bill or paying rent, or
it comes from that projection.
So it's like, it's not
like
that
they could be doing more.
Right. I'm like, but I can do that myself.
Right.
I don't necessarily need that from you.
That's not why I reached out to you, sir.
Right.
Those are not the services.
And there are women out here, and no shade to anybody that wants to do that. Some people want that, and great.
Right.
That's what's helpful for you. But I think for women like myself, or women that can relate, we don't need that. That's not something that we truly desire in a partner, in a male.
Yeah.
So I do desire to have that, but I haven't found the right person yet to fit that need or fit that.
Your tea, so you really will. There's zero doubt about that.
Yeah, so I'm not in a rush for it. I'm not.
Season.
Yeah, truly building and like growing my community and just continue to pour into myself, because I feel like I haven't done that in a really long time. And I feel like I'm just always being there for others, and now it's just time to be there for myself. And
well, I'm glad to become a part of your community.
Yes, I'm so happy to have you. Truly, like, no, you bring a different perspective and point of view and lifestyle that a lot of my friends do not have. So
Same,
I enjoy just seeing you in your element and all the things that you're doing in the community, because people is big supporters of you, and I love it. I love to see everyone rallying around you and being there for you. So it's so awesome to see, for sure.
I want that for all of us.
Okay.
I don't really want like anything. For me, success, I'm like, if I can just wake up and take my time, like to have my time, that is so rich to me. Yeah. And like I want to be able to, when I do get my time, be able to give it back more to my community, because I feel like at that point the universe trusts me more with it. It's like, okay, well, let's give you more time. Let's see how you can flourish with this. Let's see how you can pour into others with the time that you got in, or even the money that'll come from my music and things like that. I'm like, how can I give it back to the people that have been supporting me all this time?
That's so great.
So I'm just happy to have this community and for us to be building this community together, and I can't wait to see where we go and what we do, and I'm just excited. Yes. I feel like this is really the year. This is the year that I feel like 2020 was supposed to be before it made us all have a seat.
Right.
It's like we're picking back up where we were supposed to leave off after we had like the spiritual development.
For sure.
We all needed that moment to just be still. And I'm like, I'm ready. It's go time now.
That was a crazy year for me, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
We made it. You made it out.
it.
You made it out.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
For sure.
But I know that it's hot out here, girl. I don't want to keep you out here too much longer. So I'm going to turn back to the camera here. And I just wanted to ask you to say your Instagram one more time so that they can find you.
Yes. @it's Jackie Nicole.
It's Jackie Nicole. You know what I'm saying? AKA the Nikon Queen. Chint, chint. You got to go see what that's about. Check out that travel content. And I hope that you guys join me again next time. This has been Bee's Blanket. I'm your host, BeeTaylor. And you can find me everywhere at Bee Loves Freedom. With 2 E's, Loves Freedom. And I also love you. Again, shout out to Mother Root for the special package. And I hope that you guys try that out. If you do try it, let me know. Maybe they'll send me some kind of coupon code at some point. So let's help me to help you to help them.
Get into it.
But thank you guys so much again for joining us. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.